or just some general overview?
I just feel like I played really poorly this game.
Okay.
I was AFK most of the time, like doing nothing. I feel like.
Mhm.
Plus, it's my first time doing this. I just joined the server yesterday, so when I record my gameplay,
Mhm.
I just play different.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's normal when people start up. I remember um when I got coaching for the first time, I my first time I got
Hmm.
coaching was it was actually live coaching from LS on stream, and I remember I was really like geeking out. My mouse was fucking flickering. I was playing way worse. I
Yeah,
was like, so don't worry. But again, now that you just signed up, group coaching is every day, so you could come in every day or whenever you're obviously the time's less available for you, and then eventually you won't even notice you're recording. So don't worry about that.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I think one thing that's helpful is every game I play, or I don't really play seriously anymore, but back when I used to play seriously, I just recorded every single game I played. So even if I wasn't going to send it to a coach, I could at least look at the VOD myself, look at my deaths, look at my mistake. So if you're just recording all the games you play, and then you'll see a VOD that's like a special VOD, you think you played really well, you think you really played really badly, and that's the one you'll send, then you won't even notice that you're recording because every game is being recorded, you know. So it won't
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
it won't feel like special or weird, you know. You'll get used to it way faster. But anyways, we're breathing down. Sounds good. Ball lane's obviously crazy fighting. Mid gets a solo kill. I think important to know here we see Jarvan. This is good to know because it means we're both clearing down. What does this mean? Our
Yeah,
Gromp was going to respawn when his Krugs respawn, and our Wolves respawn when his Raptors respawn. Our Raptors with his Wolves, and then our Krugs with his Gromp. All our camps are synced, right? This is what happens when you have a
yeah.
mirrored path. So we're full cleared down. I think anytime you're playing Diana, which is a full clear champ, anytime you can do Raptors to Krugs and then do red buff after is pretty good. Especially a champ that like Diana, who's really good at it because you can just jump over the wall without having to loop all the way around. And Diana's
Yeah.
better at killing AoE camps because of her obviously three of her spells are AoE. So I would prefer to do Raptors Krugs into red buff. It's also a way to be safe because technically right now this guy could do Raptors into invade technically. Our mid's basing, our bots on our tower, no one can help us. So by doing
That's
Raptors
right.
and Krugs, we get to heal to full HP off the camp, and we get to have our smite come back up, and it's just safer to do, right? So normally I would say do
Okay.
because technically you see right now, imagine Jarvan's in this bush, you're kind of fucked. No, there's nothing you can do. But that didn't happen, so we're chilling. Do our full clear. Looks like bot died again. Pretty hard. I think it's pretty here. I'm like terrified going for this, right? They have mid prio, they have bot prio. Again, we know if we didn't know Jarvan was clearing down, this is maybe not as scary. But we know he's here, so this guy's very possibly in this bush, or he's very possibly in this bush, right? And
Yeah,
not only is it a losing 1v1 because Jarvan's just a better early game skirmisher, but also it won't be 1v1 for long. Yasuo will come first, or their support will come first, and obviously your support can't come, and your Yasuo's under, and your Yon's under tower. So I'm
so what I
actually
should have based
terrified.
is I
Yeah,
should have based and went up.
yeah. Just you could just immediately base buy if you're gonna buy you could buy Amptone Dark Seal, Amptone Dagger, or you could buy Recurve Bow if you're going Nashers, right? If you're going Leandries, you could just buy double Amptone, and then yeah, just
I
recall,
think I went for
and then just run straight to top grab.
I don't know the name, but the jetpack thing.
Oh, revolver? Yeah, so you can just buy you can buy double Amptone here. No problem. Or you can buy Amptone plus Dark Seal. Because this guy's a pussy. This guy's like scared of you. Even though he's like lower
Yeah,
HP, he could just instantly EQ you. And yes, he loses the 1v1, but again, it won't be 1v1 for long, right?
yeah,
So,
exactly.
so this guy's just a pussy. You didn't get punished here. You got the crab, which is good. But normally you should get punished. Now we're fighting him. Try to Q as early as possible to start stacking your passive. But yeah, this actually ended up going well. Your mid killed him, and you got the crab, and now you got the double crab. So this is actually a pretty good scenario. We're base
Do you think I should have based
after yeah
instantly?
yeah. So this is good. So um, there's this thing in
Because I
season.
don't have the hex tech alternator
No, this is fine.
yet.
So it's
Okay.
completely fine. So they used to someone did this in season 3, and I love saying the story because even though this happened, they figured this out 12 years ago. It still applies now, right? So they figured this out 12 years
Mhm.
ago that if you did like a stopwatch, let's say we got a clock on our phone right now, right? And you timed you staying on the map with no items and doing Gromp and then Wolves and Raptors and Krugs, right? And then you or you do option B where you base right now, buy your item, and then do Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs. Even with the 8 seconds of recalling and even with the 20 seconds walking from base, you would still finish your Krug camp faster with the items. Just because when camps respawn, they're so much tankier. So even with the 20 seconds of walking and the 8 seconds of recalling, by recalling, buying this item, showing up to Gromp late, you'll still finish your full clear faster with these items compared to if you stayed. So this is correct. This is good.
Okay.
And the only time you really want to delay your base and like stay for an extra camp is if it's like a really big item. Like for some reason, let's say you really want to base on like a large rod, and obviously you need like one more camp for large rod. That's the only reason why you'd stay, do Gromp, then base, and then go Wolves, Raptors, Krugs. Unless it's for I don't think this is big enough, right? Let's say you had for some reason I don't know how. Let's say you got triple kill, and let's say you had 1850 gold, and buying this plus this is 1950. Yeah, if you want to stay to just kill one camp, then buy double components and then do that, that's fine. But if you're gonna stay on the map and greed your tempo, or like sorry, like ruin your tempo, it better be for like a really really big item. Okay. Um,
Okay.
Makes sense. And at this point, if you really honestly, if you have to wait like 30 seconds, then just leave. But if you're only 17 gold away, if you want to wait in base for another 5 8 seconds for this, then honestly, why not? You're already there.
Yeah, I thought about it, but the camps were up, so I
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's fine. This is nothing wrong with this as well. Let me think of the math. 852. No, this is fine. Okay. Full clear down. Looks good. Again, we see Jarvan's bot. Jarvan's walking towards river.
aligned here.
There's a chance that Jarvan's. First of all, when you see Jarvan walking like this, you know he full cleared. You know all 6 camps are down, right? Because all 6 of your camps are down. You guys both full cleared down. So if this guy's not recalling and running back to his Krugs, there's only 2 options. Option A, he's gonna solo dragon. Option B, he's gonna go gank mid. There's only 3 options, right? Boom,
Okay.
this, or recall and just run to respawning top camps, right? Or running to top grab. Since you don't see him recalling, he's only going option A or B. He's either doing dragon or he's gonna gank mid. So I would always spam ping danger here. Because if you look at the minimap, yeah, maybe you didn't notice, but your Yon just ulted in. Your Yon's fighting Yasuo to the death. Um, so you have to tell your Yon right now, yo, Jarvan's coming, Jarvan's coming. Because again, he's coming or he's doing dragon. There's no other option, right? If we don't see
Yeah.
him on mid, then there's a really good chance he's soloing dragon right now. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I think you know your problem here. It's pretty self-explanatory,
Yeah.
right? I think if you're gonna go for this, just commit for the 1-for-1. Like it's fine. Like you die, but instead of clicking out, just commit to the 1-for-1. And you know what? 1-for-1 is not the worst thing in the world. You know. Uh,
Yeah.
but if you're gonna die and not even get the kill, then it's obviously really really bad. And look, and just like I was right, there's only 2 options, and Dragon's been slain because there's literally nothing. There's nothing else he could be doing if he went to river, right? If he didn't show up to mid, he has to be on Dragon. And I think that
Okay.
so you have to, and I don't if you, I think if you thought, I'm gonna very like easily assume you didn't think about this because when I explain it, it sounds really simple. Either he's on Dragon or he's ganking mid. There's no other option, right? If you know he's on Dragon, which you know which with by you know, fuck, what's that term? When you cross.
Process of elimination.
Thank you, guy, thank you. By process of elimination, if he's only doing this or doing this, and he's not, and we don't see him mid, that means he has to be here. And now we ask ourselves, are you guys same level? Yes. Are you guys same items? Yes. Uh, his support's basing. Your support's not basing. This dragon, if he's on dragon right now, he's inting. Because your support can come, and it's not 1v1, it's 2v1. And this support can come, his support's literally basing, right? So there is no reason he should ever in a million years get this dragon. This should be your dragon, and you'll either kill him on dragon, or you'll like burn his flash, or you'll push him out. There's no world he should ever get this dragon when your support's on map, his support's in base, and when his mid laner is dead and your mid laner is not dead. So he has no mid laner, he has no support. There's no universe he should ever get this dragon. Agreed? If he tries to do this dragon, he should die for it.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
So he gets dragon, kind of illegal. All good though. Our game is still fine. Maybe it's not like obviously we missed a pretty big opportunity to get a big lead, but it's like we're not like super behind or anything. Like you're still chilling. Okay, let's watch this gank. Well, your mid laner's exhaust while your mid laner is okay. We're definitely saving our ult. Okay, it worked. If I was you, I would ult earlier to be honest. But it's same applied. I would just ult now to be honest. and then or when your Q's
Okay.
up, I would just ult now, and then when he's knocked up, your Q's guaranteed to land because he's knocked up, he's CC'd, right? So I would literally just
Yep.
R, he gets pulled here, and then here you'll just Q E, and he just dies. He still died, but I'd rather just leave with ult. Because technically, if he has win wall, no, with the way you played it, he can live. Because if you Q, he
Yeah.
can win wall this, and then he actually lives. Because your E ult isn't enough. You need your Q, and you need your Q damage to kill him. Agreed? But if you ult him, then he won't be able to win wall. The only reason why he died here is because he's a shit player. A good player would win wall your Q, and then you'd never kill him. So that's why you just leave with ult
Yeah,
and then
you're
Q.
right.
But anyway, either way, good gank, good job. We see if you notice, I noticed while skimming through, so you should definitely be noticing. But Jarvan hit this little squire in a second. You see, you just saw that.
Okay.
You saw that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you see that, you should just assume, okay, grubs are gone. Why are grubs gone? I have no flash, I have no ult, my mid based, my top based. So what he did is he did dragon, he based, then he did red, Krugs, Raptors, and then after Raptors he walked here and he hit this, and now he's probably EQ'd to the wall and starting grubs. So what does this mean? It means his entire bot side's up. Go take his bot side. In League, you either do two
Yeah,
things.
okay.
Only two things you do. Either A, you fight, or B, you trade. In this case, again, we cannot fight because no flash, no ult, mids and base, tops and base. So if we can't fight, we're trading. So run into this fucking jungle and take all three camps. Okay? I think you just doing your camps here is really, really sad, right? Because we know the camps are up, we know he can't be there, and right on schedule, he's slaying void grubs, right?
Yeah.
And if I notice that he hit the squire while like skimming through, like barely paying attention, then you should be definitely be noticing in game, right? Uh, so yeah, I think you could have taken. So far this game, we're only 8 minutes in, and we could have got first dragon, and we could have stolen three camps. So it's like and which is a lot in league, you know.
Yeah.
And,
And here I int again.
and then now you do it when he's already finished the grubs, and now he can come. You see how backwards it is? So
Yeah.
so I think so far,
Also, I thought my teammates were following. I didn't notice they didn't follow. I thought we would win the 3v3.
yeah, maybe, but it's probably would, but it's also like you also have 1,000 gold. So if I was to fight,
Yeah.
I'd want to spend all your money and then invade, right? Um,
Yeah.
but again, this shouldn't even be a fight because these camps already should all be dead. And after you kill these camps, then you'd go kill your bot camps. But all
Yeah,
good.
makes sense.
So far this game, I think both your depths have been omega preventable, and I think you've been able to you've lost both objectives, but I think you could have at least gotten the dragon grubs. I don't think you could have done anything about them. The dragon, I think you definitely could have got. Here you should start with Protobo just to proc his spell shield. Perfect, good job. Bit impatient, but it's fine. And you just free kill. Just auto attack him to death. I don't know why you're ulting, to be honest. There's nowhere he can go. He's no mana, he's half HP. Once you land the skew, if he flashes away, you'll just follow with your next E, right? Um,
Okay.
really don't want to waste our ult. I think Diana is one of those champs. She's like a Moo Hecarim. She's not like a Graves. Like she's very very ult dependent. Anytime your ult's down, you really don't want to fight. Correct. So when you ult like this, you're
Yeah.
basically saying, okay, shit. Now I'm forced to full clear for the next minute. It's fine because technically your ult is up for next dragon at least, thank God. But again, there's just no point to use it. So okay, full clear down. Again, I don't have ults. I don't want to fight. Imagine if you had ult right now. This Mel's just dead, right? So not having ult sucks. You
Yes.
literally pro before 2-man ult. Boom. Maybe this guy still dies, but it definitely doesn't look as easy. So okay, play for dragon. Pull dragon. Get the dragon. Perfect. Recall. Notice they're fighting, so you just keep walking. Sounds good. What's the next objective? Next objective is Herald. What's the plan? I would rather instead of opening like I guess there's no Raptors up. Okay, that's fine. This is fine to do. If Raptors are up, I would say go like this. But since Raptors are down, I think this is completely fine. Okay,
Mhm.
full clear, full clear, full clear, full clear. You notice the bots over push, so you come to gank them. I like how patient you are. This is actually a good thing to be this patient. Because if she flashes, you want to be able to follow with your E. You don't want to have your E down. So this is really good. Good job. Um, Here, people, I assume you want to cycle your Raptors Red Krugs. That's why you're running to Raptors. Honestly, anytime
Yeah.
you're past like the 12-minute mark, just do the camps in the order you're near. If your closest camp is Krug, do Krug. If your closest camp is Red, do Red. Because either way, you don't have to
Okay.
cycle. You don't have to do this. That's the preferred method. But at this point, if you're already here, just do this, or just do this, or just do this, Just do whatever is
Okay.
closest to you. Don't hyper focus on the cycle thing, okay?
Hmm.
That's one of those things that's like a luxury. It's not like a necessity. Like cycling the Raptors to Krugs level 3 is way more important than cycling the Raptors to Krugs level 10. I'll put it that way. If you're not doing the level 3 one, you definitely should not care about the level 10 one. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But okay, we're in this bush. I like this. Our Silas is dead. We can't contest Herald anyway, so why not try to cheese ball in? Even if you don't get anything out of this, I think this is like just good to do. I do think though that once Leon ults, the jig's up. Just full on go. Once this guy, you see this ult, just
Yeah.
walk, proto belt, and then I think max range E will actually make it in time. Especially,
Hmm.
but oh good. I think also Dianas have a thing. You ever heard of like Lee syndrome?
No, no.
No. So there's a meme in League, or like maybe I'm just an old man, but there's something called Lee syndrome, where you ever seen a Lee Sin land Q on someone, and the guy he lands Q on is literally around four teammates, and if he Qs in, he dies. But these guys, they just Q in anyways, and they just suicide.
Yeah.
So I have a thing called I call it like Diana syndrome, where it's the opposite, where like Diana's they only want to press E if they have a Q on the guy. They only want to E off a mark Q because they always want the reset, right? Which is obviously yes. In a
Yeah.
perfect world, we're only Eing when it's a free E, but we don't always have a perfect world. So in this case, if these guys give you range, which I think is giving you range, I think right now, boom, you proto bow forward, and this I think from here point, this is your max E range, right? So I think
Yeah.
when this, I know again, but if we can't Q, because if we pro belt then Q, it's while the Q is winding up, he'll be able to just dodge here, and then he's too far. So I think this guy, he's overstepping, I think this is the safe play. Like well, Mel is he's safe. I think anywhere past this line, if he walks past this line, which he is, you could pro belt and then max range just E ult, and then same thing as like mid. Remember if we ult, our Q is guaranteed, and then also our W is guaranteed, and these are the abilities you're maxing first, so they're your highest damage abilities. So I think if you proto belt,
Yeah.
E ult, if he has no flash, he literally will just die to just your Q, W, auto, smite, damage. And technically, you're also going to get some proto belt damage too, because you're pro belting forward, right? And also, your Jin will ult, your Jin will W. So I think right now, if you instantly snap, proto belt E ult, he dies. And they actually, for a second there, if you noticed, they actually go to give you 2-man ult, right? Here. Boom.
Yeah, they walk up.
Proto belt, you might even be in E range right now without proto belt, low key. Keep on, I'm not even, you don't have to even flash, just proto E hit. Boom. Proto, 2-man ult, 2-man Q, 2-man W, Jin again, Jin's ulting, Jin's Wing. I think these guys are double kill right now. These guys entered. But you see how like the Diana syndrome, they always want a QE. But in this case, you don't need two E's. You just need one.
Yeah.
Agreed?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because this is illegal. These guys stopping your base like this, not dying, like these guys should have died twice for what they're doing. Especially it's one of those things where
Yeah.
it should be like cost sunk fallacy. Like this guy is killing your mid lane or getting mid tower, hitting the next mid tower. This guy's doing so much. You should feel some sense of urgency. Like I have to get something done now. I've committed so much time to this play. If I don't get anything, then I'm just fucking trolling.
Yeah.
And now we finally, after fucking 20 years of getting pelted, you're like, fuck these guys, and you finally did it. You finally just eat in. But now it's too late. Like your Jin's not here. Before you were full HP when this happened. Now you're like, look at this. When you go now you're like half HP. So imagine if you're full HP even now without your Jin. If you're full, I think you'd win this auto for auto, right? Because you had full conquer stacks. She's like you're just a melee range. You're up a level now. You
Yeah,
heard about
probably.
damage, and also imagine we had like Jin W or Jin Alt or anything. Like it wouldn't even be close. Um, okay. Next dragon's up. Play for dragon. Mel's dead. I think if I'm you, I want to be like this is good that you're watching. Keep watching. Like okay, you could QE this after you eat. Keep looking. Maybe can get there in time. Everybody can because if you keep watching, Jin starts fighting them 2v1. If we ran straight here, I'd want to assume you'd be here right now. And again, maybe you get there and it's not possible, and then you'll just leave, and then you'll go back to Raptors. But I'm not saying just blindly go there. I just want you to keep watching, gain info. Is he stalling it? Is he not? Did Jin flash out? Is he trading some damage? Like who the fuck knows, right? So I'm
Yeah,
not.
I
I'm not.
thought that they were already dead, and then I wouldn't make it in time, so I just decided to go for mid tower.
Yeah. No, I think that's a fine thought process to have. I just want to just watch a little more. It's one of those things as well. When you're hitting this raptor camp, you don't need to like you're not kiting this raptor camp. You're not hitting skill shots on the raptor camp. You're just auto attacking to death. So instead of staring at this, just right click it and just watch. And your character, trust me, Diana will kill this raptor. You don't need to watch the raptor to see it die. If you just right click it, it will die. So I don't mind if you truly think you will make it there in time. I don't. It's completely fine. If anything, not fine. It's correct to just trade tower. But I think looking for half a second is enough. I want you to be looking for like 2-3 seconds, getting like full info.
Okay.
Because I think trading tower is the best case scenario for you. I have no problems with this at all. Uh, Fucking ring around the rosy. Oh, nice try. You could have pro built it forward. Don't. I always tell people to just build either Leandries or just build Nashers on Diana. Not because Proto's bad, but because when you build Nashers or Leandries, you don't have to actually think about using Nashers Leandries. You just play the game and you're gonna use the item. But when you go Proto, if you're not actively thinking about using the active and using it to its like most effectiveness, then there's no point to even build it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Most of the times I build Leandris,
Yeah.
so I'm not
Oh, what?
used to Protobelt. But this game, I felt like Leandris wasn't that good, and Protobelt was also nice because Moz are shield and they are immobile. So
You can just chill in the living room or something. Yes. Oh wait. All right. Sorry about that. You still here? So yeah.
yeah,
So I always
I
say,
was saying that
yeah, I heard you.
I
You
don't
usually build it.
usually build the Protobelt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, you just want to try it out. No problem with that. Because again, I don't think Proto's bad. I just think that like it's if you're not using the active like to its full effectiveness, then nope. Just don't make the like life harder for yourself.
yeah,
Okay. Jump over. Alright, not bad. Clear down. Next objective is Otacon. Let's play for Otacon. Yon dies. Nothing we could do. They pull Otacon. Let's watch this Otacon fight. This guy's running in by himself.
yeah. I
Eh,
ping Leona when I play through bot, and she just goes in by
yeah,
herself.
kind of troll. It's fine. You can still play the steal at the very least. Boom! Nice shit. Good job. Nice. That was good. 4 kills. Otacon looks really good. I have no complaints for
Yeah,
that fight. I do think you're kind of playing like a pussy low key. Like you're not like if you were like Nashor's Deathcat full glass cannon, then sure. But you have Merc Treads, Protobell has HP, Riftmaker has HP. Like every single item you bought this game has HP. Who the fuck's calling me? Oh, my brother. Every single item you bought this game has HP. You have Merc Treads. You're level 12. You're literally completely full HP, like full conditions. And look if you now saying all that, look how far you're playing. You are playing in literal Africa. I think you could be walking up, getting more Q poke. You could be pressuring. Like it's one of those things where I'm not saying go in, but instead of standing here, if you're standing here, for example, maybe you could QE one shot Mel and then still like get back to like eat. You're not like you're still in range to like eat Otacon to smite it. Maybe you could.
hmm
Okay. Maybe you can if you know like maybe you're in range like you're not right now you're not in range of Jarvan, but let's say you're here, you're in range to QE the Jarvan, and maybe you guys can 2v1 him, kill him before Articon gets low, so you don't even have to smite fight, you could just kill the Jarvan, right? I think you're just playing
yeah,
a little too safe. If you're like 1 HP or glass cannon, or instead of Mercs you have Sorks, I would get it, but I think right now you're like completely able to like just be in there a little more.
yeah,
Even now, you're kind of like ignoring the Jarvan. Like, actually, no, you queued him. You didn't ignore him. But yeah, you got a good shit. Okay, get that. I think you're too tunnel vision on camps. You opening here makes me think you're thinking about Krugs. You have to say in mid late game, camps are worth like way less. If you have to ask me what's worth more, showing up to a fight with an extra blasting wand, that's a lot of gold. That's 850 gold. 850 gold is literally like 8 camps. It's literally full clear, base, and then 2 camps, right? But what would I rather have, blasting wand, or but then my teammate's dead because he got caught, or I show up without blasting one, but my teammate didn't die because I'm like near him, protecting him, covering him. In
Yeah.
mid late game, a jungler's job is to be a babysitter and just make sure your teammates aren't inting. That doesn't mean skip every single camp and just follow them around. No, but you could kill camps in proximity for them. For example, all my teammates are topside. Okay, if I'm doing Gromp and they fight, I can take this portal and boom, I'm here for the fight. Um,
Yeah.
but my teammates are all topside, diving this guy, sieging here, and I'm on fucking Krugs, bro. I'm never getting there in time. So it's not skip every camp and follow them. It's just put an extra effort to like do camps near them. So Raptors is good, Krugs is good, Gromp's good, Wolves is good. Even Raptors is fine because like you're technically still able to kind of get there. We should never in a million years want to be anywhere here. You know.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's not So it's a mix of like kill camps near them, don't tunnel vision on camps. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, we try to catch this guy. Okay, completely fine. You kind of Zanya's nothing. I think you could, at the very least, you could one for one Ash here. Even now, it's like,
No, I swapped the Zonias with Protobelt in base and I forgot about it. I
uh,
wanted to Protobelt QE.
okay, I won't blame you then. I mean, okay, here again. I mean, I won't blame you, but here you could just don't QE here, just QM. You know, but yeah, I get that idea.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna yell you for a fucking misclick. That'll be retarded of me. Happens. Okay, obviously, I mean, nothing we could do. Maybe if we do that, we don't lose Dragon, but these are, it happens. Okay, let's watch this fight. I would just ult him, to be honest. Like, this lane in the game, I know Diana's always want 4-man ult, 5-man ult, 3-man ult. This lane in the game, that timer's like 40 seconds. You have to be in the mindset of any single time mid-late game someone gets caught, and it's 45, boom, that's Baron gone. Boom, that's Otacon gone. Boom, that's Soul gone. Late game, like, team fighting 45 is just unbearable. There's nothing more OP in League of Legends than the number advantage. Number advantage is the most OP thing. If you have to ask me to play a 5v5 and I'm 4 items, or play a 4v5 and I'm 3 items, I would always choose this in a million years. Always. Like 45, number advantage in League is just really, really OP. I see this guy's caught. Boom, ult him, drag him into my team, and now boom, we just kill everything. We just use everything. Leona was gonna ult him. Leona right now is not in ult range, but if you pull him here, Leona can probably like max range. What's it called? I forget the word, but
Rules? I don't
he,
know the name.
I was gonna say it's tiptoe. He could like max range, fucking
Oh, okay.
sneak as a thing,
Yeah.
But even the difference from Yasuo being here and Yasuo being here is a really big difference. This is Young Q range.
Yeah.
This isn't. This is Leona ult range. This isn't. It's completely fine to get a one man ult if it kills him. Because Yon's perfect example. You see how Yon just one man ulted him? Zero hesitation. Boom, he's dead. Beautiful. Boom. This is in my head. I see this free Baron. Spam ping Baron. Spam ping Baron. Spam ping Baron. Spam ping Baron. Don't chase. Don't fight. Spam ping Baron. 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 Yeah, good. Great. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Nice. We got Baron. The game should be over. Now our job now is to be babysitter. Don't go Raptors, don't go Wolves, don't go Krugs. Our only job is to make sure our teammates don't int. Okay, our two teammates are all recall. If you want to recall now, you can recall. Perfect, beautiful. Just follow our teammates. Okay, play mid bot. This is an example. If I'm you, I'm terrified of what you're doing. In my head, if should end the game or get like inhibs with this Baron buff, right? If my
Yeah.
Yon ults in right now and dies with one Krugs, I'm so depressed. I want to, Jin's walking in, Leona's walking in. Technically, they could have like 3 people in this bush. Um, fuck the Krug, fuck your Raptors, just walk with your team. If you want to do camps, you'll get the enemy Gromp. And also, if you want to do a camp, I think Raptors is fine because you could take the portal, one shot Raptors, and then walk with them. Krugs is just way too much. Okay.
Okay.
Because yeah, your teammate fights on mid right now. Like, same with Wolf. Fuck the Wolf. Fuck the Blue. Fuck the Grump. I want to be hitting these towers right now. I want to be diving this 45, diving mid 45. This is so pointless. You should also be in the mentality of we're ending the game with Baron. I'll put it this way: if you're close to like fourth item, like death cap or whatever, you're gonna go fourth, like 500 gold from item, you can make an argument that the item is such a big power spike that it's fine to like waste half a Baron to get the item. That's actually not a bad argument. You're nowhere near your next item, right? You're literally just finished
Yeah.
your third. So these
Okay.
camps are basically worthless. If the Ash wants to stay top, then you'll just dive them 4v5. This Ash is just trolling. She's upset. It's Europe, so he's probably got called a fucking villager or something. Um, I want to be mid right now, diving, team fighting, doing whatever. That was not.
Yeah.
So you get the idea. And then I assume we just win a team fight. We win the game. Let's watch this last team fight. Oh, do we not even team fight? Do they just we just split push and our team kills them all? All right, perfect. All right. Was there anything in this VOD that you want to go over that I didn't, or anything I missed that you just want to talk about? Was there any questions at all?
No, I think I understood what I did wrong and what I should have done.
All right.